Matthew continues, "And go quickly and tell his disciples that he is risen from the dead, and behold, he goes before you into Galilee. There shall you see him. Lo, I have told you." And they departed quickly from the sepulchre with fear and great joy, and did run to bring his disciples word. And as they went to tell his disciples, behold, Jesus met them, saying, "All hail." Jesus tells them, "Be not afraid, go tell my brethren that they go into Galilee, and there shall they see me." So Jesus kind of repeats the angels. Mark, "But go your way, tell his disciples and Peter that he goes before you into Galilee. There shall you see him as he said to you." So it has what the angels said. And they went out quickly and fled from the sepulchre, for they trembled and were amazed. Neither said they anything to any man, for they were afraid. And then verse 9 begins what is commonly called the longer ending of Mark, which is kind of a summary of all Jesus' appearances. Now, when Jesus was risen early the first day of the week, he appeared first to Mary Magdalene. So it doesn't have Jesus meeting them here. But it does have that first part with Matthew, so I can combine that. Luke, "And returning from the sepulchre, and told all these things to the 11 and to all the rest." So it doesn't continue with what the angels are saying to them, that they should go into Galilee. So I'll save Luke for later. John continues with the angels speaking specifically to Mary Magdalene. And they say to her, "Woman, why weep you?" She says to them, "Because they have taken away my Lord, and I know not where they have laid him." And when she had thus said, she turned herself back and saw Jesus standing, and knew not that it was Jesus. So this from John might come now, but probably the angels continue with what they're explaining to the women, that they should go to Galilee and see Jesus there. Then before they actually leave, I'll have this part from John, that the angels are speaking specifically to Mary Magdalene. "Why are you weeping?" So I'm going to save this part from John until after the angels are totally done speaking. So only Mark and Matthew right now. Matthew, "And go quickly." Mark, "But go your way." I think I'm going to have "but go your way" because what came just before is, "Behold the place where they laid the Lord, and they remembered his words." So it's kind of like saying, yes, you know he's risen, but don't just stay here. Go your way. So yeah, "but" from Mark. Go is both Matthew and Mark. Mark has "your way." Matthew is just "quickly." Matthew, "And tell his disciples that he is risen from the dead." Mark, "Tell his disciples and Peter that he goes before you into Galilee." And from Matthew, "Tell his disciples" is both. And Peter is added in Mark. Mark continues, "That he goes before you into Galilee, there shall you see him as he said to you." Matthew, "That he is risen from the dead, and behold, he goes before you into Galilee." So "he is risen from the dead" is only Matthew. That is both. He is risen from the dead. Mark, "That he goes before you into Galilee, and behold, he goes before you into Galilee." And "behold" is also only Matthew. Both Matthew and Mark, "he goes before you into Galilee." Still both. "There shall you see him as he said to you." Matthew, "Lo, I have told you." As he said to you. So I'll have Mark, "as he said to you," and then Matthew. as he said to you. Matthew, lo, I have told you.